You want to talk about a brutal movie? Damn! So Sisu is a new historical action film that has a very straightforward premise in which we follow a guy in World War II who finds some gold, wants to cash in this gold. However, as you can imagine, since it takes place in World War II, he comes across these Nazis who decide to fuck with this guy, and as a result, this guy decides to, well, get some revenge and fuck with the Nazis right back. I remember I saw a movie a couple of months ago when the first trailer played, and this was a movie that stuck out probably because I saw a quote that said, Mad Max meets John Wick, and I do have a little bit of a thought about the John Wick compares, but anyways, guys, nonetheless, knowing that this movie was being compared with Mad Max and John Wick, you've got me right there as a big fan of both franchises. Sisu is a movie that is brutal, it's badass, and holy crap, it is a great time. Holy shit. When it comes down to the performances, let's be real with each other. Are you really going to this movie with the greatest performances? No. All I want to see is just this guy who has been screwed by the Nazis just to fuck over with the Nazis. And do you get that for this movie? Absolutely. But at the same time, I do have to admit that when it comes down to the performances, there are two in particular that are terrific. In particular, the main character is portrayed by Jorma something. I have his name pulled up. Give me one moment. His name is Jorma Tomila. I am so sorry to butcher your name, but my god, he is terrific. And what really impressed me is knowing that this character doesn't really speak throughout this film, and the way he's able to convey his emotion through his body language and through the look of his eyes. This is a character that the moment you look into his eyes, you can tell that this is a guy that has seen some shit, and if you double cross him, he is going to fuck you over. Something else I have to mention, and that is Axel Henny as Bruno, who is the main villain. My god, you can tell he's having a great time with this role. What is the main reason why you're coming to see this movie? A guy who has been screwed over by the Nazis, he's gonna fuck him right back over, and my god, when these moments happen after the first 20 minutes, you're in for one gory and violent ride. I mean, holy shit. This is a movie that knows exactly the type of movie it is and doesn't try and push any further, knowing that this movie is just a gory, bonkers, over-the-top action movie where a guy is killing Nazis. Seeing this guy do his thing against the Nazis is so much fun. One part in particular, I was laughing so goddamn hard. Sisu's action is so much fun to watch. It's brutal, it's gory, it's over the top, it is absolute bonkers, and every time this guy is exacting his vengeance against the regime, it is so satisfying. There are a couple of kills that are so satisfying that doesn't matter of how cartoony that they get. The cinematography of Sisu is stunning. I mean, there are so many shots where I was genuinely blown away of the shots they're able to capture, given the limited budget this film has. The cinematography of the action is just very well filmed, it's very well choreographed, and the best thing about the action is that the action just feels like you're within the moment watching a guy just defending himself against the Nazis, and the way how they shot the action is so well done. In particular, there is a great scene that happens, let's just say, in the beginning, and holy crap, it is so darn satisfying. For a 90-minute movie, this is a movie that speeds on right by, I should say, for the most part. I remember that I saw a poll quote that said this movie was essentially Mad Max meets John Wick. Now, the reason why I read that quote is because of this. Do I see the Mad Max comparison to this movie? Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I would describe Sisu more than anything as Mad Max meets a little bit of, I want to say, Rambo. But the John Wick comparison, I personally don't see it, and I guess a lot of people have been saying that's like John Wick just because of the brutal action. Guys, to all the critics out there, just because the movie has brutal action doesn't mean it's like John Wick. I guess the only reason why they compare it to John Wick is because of the dog. That's really about it. There are moments when this main character goes through certain things, and even though it's explained why this character goes through so many over-the-top actions, there are some parts where I feel like it strains its credibility. In particular, one part where I just want like, I mean, come on, man. I know you're resilient, but you're not that strong. You're not on God mode, for God's sakes. Pun intended right there, by the way. There are bits and pieces where the pacing does slow down a little bit, but otherwise, guys, Sisu is a movie that is badass. It's brutal, and it is a great time at the movies. If you love action films, if you love watching action films where a guy is fucking up Nazis, goes to this movie. So all in all, guys, I'm going to give Sisu a 4 to 5. This movie is simply a great time. Go to this movie, guys. It is a hell of a lot of fun. So comment down below and let me know, have you guys seen Sisu? What'd you all think of it? Let me know below. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I'm also on Twitch. So if you guys want to follow me on all those social media platforms, all the links and the viewers' names are in the description below. I hope you all enjoyed my review of Sisu. If so, please hit that like button, also subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell for my latest review goes live. If you guys want to see my previous 2 reviews, please click it right there or right there. And of course, until my next review or video goes live,